You probably know the story of the 300 Spartans at Thermopylae, a legendary last stand, a symbol of courage against impossible odds. But what happened next? Did the Persians just march on and conquer Greece? Not quite. This is the story of how 10,000 Spartans, alongside their Greek allies, got their revenge. This is the story of the Battle of Plataea. After Thermopylae, the Persian king Xerxes burned Athens to the ground. It seemed like all of Greece was on the verge of collapse, but the Greeks weren't done. The next year, in 479 BC, the largest Greek army ever assembled, gathered on the fields of Plataea. At its heart were 10,000 Spartans and other warriors from their Peloponnesian League, ready to settle the score. Facing them was a massive Persian force led by the general Mardonius. He was confident, even cocky. He had cavalry, archers, and a huge numerical advantage. For nearly 2 weeks, the two armies stared each other down across a river, neither willing to make the first move. It was a tense standoff, a battle of nerves. The Persians tried to provoke the Greeks, launching cavalry raids and even poisoning their water supply. The Greeks were running low on supplies and decided to pull back to a better position under the cover of night. But the retreat was chaotic. Different units moved at different speeds, and by morning, the Greek line was fractured and exposed. Mardonius saw his chance. Believing the Greeks were fleeing in terror, he ordered an all-out charge. This was the moment he'd been waiting for, but he made a fatal mistake. He underestimated his enemy, especially the Spartans. As the Persian cavalry and infantry swarmed forward, they crashed not into a panicked mob, but into a wall of bronze and iron. A small contingent of Spartans, about 300 of them, along with Tegeans, had been left exposed during the retreat. They held their ground against the full might of the Persian assault. Imagine the scene. The clang of swords, the hiss of arrows, the desperate war cries. The Spartans, outnumbered and seemingly isolated, fought with a fury born from the memory of their fallen king, Leonidas. Their discipline was unbreakable. They formed their phalanx, a shield wall bristling with spears, and absorbed the Persian charge. Seeing the Spartans holding firm, the rest of the Greek army, including the Athenians, turned back and rushed to join the fight. The battle turned into a brutal, close-quarters slugfest. The Persian infantry, lightly armored, were no match for the heavily armed Greek hoplites. The turning point came when a Spartan soldier named Leonidas spotted the Persian general Mardonius himself, riding a magnificent white horse. Leonidas hurled his rock with deadly accuracy, striking Mardonius in the head and killing him instantly. With their leader gone, the Persian morale shattered. What started as a charge turned into a rout. The Greeks pushed forward, relentless, driving the terrified Persians back to their fortified camp. But the fight wasn't over. The Greeks stormed the Persian camp, and what followed was a massacre. The Spartans, fueled by a year of pent-up rage and a desire for vengeance, showed no mercy. They were avenging their 300 brothers, their king, and their homeland. By the end of the day, the Persian army in Greece was virtually annihilated. The Battle of Plataea was the final, decisive land battle of the Greco-Persian Wars. It wasn't just a victory, it was an extermination. The Spartans didn't just win, they avenged Thermopylae tenfold. While the 300 are remembered for their sacrifice, it was the 10,000 at Plataea who secured Greece's freedom and ended the Persian threat for good. It's a powerful reminder that the end of one story is often the beginning of another, even greater one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story of epic revenge, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from history. See you next time.